Ho, 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 Stampin' friends. Hey, everyone, it's the last day of Monster Mashup Week, and this is how I feel about it. Bah humbug. We have had such a fun time this week gathering together live every single day. And for those of you on catching the replay every day, thank you so very much. It's always fun to hang out with you guys and visit and chat and share some stamping fun during the week. So it is our last day. We are focusing on winter and Christmas. I even have my Merry Grinchmas shirt on because today I was paying bills. That was my enjoyment this morning when I woke up this morning, and that's never any fun. Bah humbug for bills too. So if you're on, come on in, say hello. Let me know that you're here. Many of you are already commenting Prize Patrol. Good for you. You are good little students. And that is how you get entered to win the daily Prize Patrol. So every day this week, I've been giving away prizes. My lighting seems to be going in and out. I'm not sure what's happening. You guys can see and hear okay? I'm wondering if something's going on with my streaming because it's not light and dark in my studio. It's happening virtually. So yes, Prize Patrol. All right, let's see who's joining us today. We've got Maria, Joan, Gian is on, Sharon, Melinda, Mary Ellen. Hello, Mary Ellen. Corinne. All right, lots of friends on ready. And Lori, good thing you're here today, Lori. It's a good thing you're here today, Lori. So since we have been celebrating Monster Mashup Week, I took Halloween week last year. I've been doing Halloween week for quite a while. And this time I did things a little different because honestly, guys, our Halloween offering that we normally have was not that much. We have a bundle and we have a stamp set. And then we came out with the scrapbooking kit, which has some papers in it. But normally we have like a really cool suite. We just don't have it this year. So I mashed it up and I put all of the holidays together. So we did Halloween, we did fall, and now we are on to winter and Christmas. I want to do a couple quick reminders since you guys are my captive audience here. Good morning, Tamara and Betty and Colleen. If you are catching the replay, make sure that you come back and comment replay and comment Prize Patrol so that you are entered to win. So I am leaving tomorrow. I am heading to New York City to see my daughter. We are going to spend Saturday and Sunday in the city together. So I'm very excited. I do enjoy New York City in very small micro doses. It's fun, especially when I have her with me. And we're going to have dinner tomorrow night. I'm going to take the train. I'm going to have dinner with her tomorrow night. And then we're going to go see Aladdin on Broadway. I talked about that a little bit earlier this week. So we're going to go see a Broadway show. And then on Sunday, we're going to get up and we're going to have brunch together. And then I'm going to hit the train and come on back home. So I really enjoy the train because it is very less stress. I get on the train and I get off the train. I don't have to do any swapping and changing or anything like that. And I can do some work. I can read, I can do my tutorials, I can have a snack, and I don't have to worry about driving through New York City, which is how you need to get to my daughter. She lives on Long Island, and I'm not going to go see her house. She and I are going to meet right in the city. So I'm very excited about that. So I may be offline for a little bit, and I wanted to make sure that I tell you guys a couple of things that are happening. First of all, 12 weeks of Christmas started today. So if you did not get your 12 weeks of Christmas and you are on my mailing list, make sure and let me know. Sometimes I know that my communication and your communication with email, sometimes it's little to be desired, but it did start off today. So your very first 12 weeks of Christmas should have arrived to your inbox. And if you did not receive it, let me know. If you are not on the nice list, and let's be honest, you can be on the naughty list too. I'm going to send you tutorials. Make sure that you do get on my list, and it is in the description of this video. So after we're done here, you can hop into the description. There's a link, click the link, and it will sign you up for my inbox and you'll get your tutorials. And then if you're missing any, let me know. Okay, so I will make sure that you do get them. So if you're a little late to the party, it's okay. You will still get all of your 12 weeks. You got them. Yay, some of you guys got your tutorials. So I team up with my friends. There they are again. Connie, Betsy, Mary Ellen, and myself, and we each do 3 weeks. So Connie kicked it off, and she is doing Light the Year with that cute little lantern. So you'll have 3 weeks of the lantern, and then you'll just have to wait and see what comes next. So I did want to make sure that you are aware 12 weeks did kick off today. We are a little bit early because there really is more than 12 weeks to Christmas, but we like to give you the 12 weeks ahead of time so you have time to create and get inspired and ready for your holiday as well. So that's why it comes out a little bit earlier. And what you can do, I'm asked a lot, what can I do with these tutorials? You can print them, you can share them, you can create with them, you can take the layout and use something that you have already. If you particularly don't have that stamp set or that bundle, use something else and just kind of use the layout and then show it to us. I do Freebie Friday. That's also happening right now. So if you are a part of my special Stamp with Jody B Facebook group, I do Freebie Friday, and you guys show me what you've created this week, and I do a giveaway. I give away a paper pumpkin every single month. So that's happening today as well. So the other thing that I wanted to share, and many of you saw my impromptu live yesterday, is about Sweet Grace Ministries. So I share a lot about Sweet Grace Ministries. It's a ministry that was started in my town that is very near and dear to me, and it helps families all over our country who are going through miscarriage, infant loss, and neonatal death. I am so sad that we need to send so many cards to these families, but I am so grateful for all of my stamping friends who join the challenge and make sure that these families get a handmade card. Yes, we absolutely could go out and buy bulk cards and send them out, but it's not the same. And you guys know, what a difference a handmade card is. So I stopped in at Sweet Grace yesterday to drop some cards off, and they are a little frantic because they are very behind where they need to be for Christmas. So we don't normally do Christmas, but the person who took care of Christmas for Sweet Grace has passed away. So we are going to quickly pick it up because I know we can do it. Paper crafters unite. We need to create 1,000 cards, 1,000 Christmas cards for Sweet Grace Ministries in the next month. Can we do it? Yes, we can. I know my crafters. It does not need to be, do not get bogged down in the details, okay? I know we are stampers and paper crafters, and we like to have gorgeous works of art. It's okay to take this back and be simple and just share a card that has a sentiment for this family going through a loss during the holidays. So if you are interested, I would love for you to come alongside me, and I think we can do 1,000 cards. I think we can do more than 1,000 cards. You can send them directly to me. You can send them directly to Sweet Grace Ministries. A couple little stipulations are keep them our standard size card, like the half sheet. Okay, that means that way they can ensure that they will not have extra postage if they become odd sized. Make sure you watch your bling and ribbons and embellishments. We don't want them to get heavy or thick so that causes extra postage. We also need to have them blank inside. And I know that just feels wrong to us because we want our insides to have a sentiment and some pretty paper, a little stamping. But trust me, please make them blank inside because they will fill with their sentiment, their wish, their poem or scripture, whatever they want to do. So always Sweet Grace cards are going to be blank inside. One thing that I'm going to ask is that if you are a demonstrator, please be cautious of what you're putting on the back. I know a lot of us like to have a little stamp, handmade with love or something for you, and that is fine. We just want to make sure that it is nothing that is related to your business. Please do not include your website or your blog or anything like that. Definitely a little hand stamped with love or made by you with initials, absolutely fine. But please make sure that it is not business related, okay? We really want to make sure that our filter is that these families are getting these cards because they have lost their baby. Okay, so that also leads me to our sentiment. I know it's tough because we don't always have the sentiment that we want, but we do want to be mindful that sometimes a very uplifting or very joyous or very celebratory sentiment is not quite appropriate for what we're sending these cards for. Thinking of you on Christmas is the absolute perfect sentiment. And there are some sets out there past retired that may have that. Do these need to be Stampin' Up? Absolutely not. Just handmade. Okay. We happen to be Stampin' Up people. A lot of you guys are Stampin' Up demos and use Stampin' Up, but they do not have to be Stamping Up. We just want them handmade. So just have that filter in mind. If you think it's a little too bright and cheery, if your sentiment is just a little too much, maybe just tone it down. And you can actually print sentiments. Like do it from the computer, print them out, and then cut them and punch them. That works fine. I think somebody asked really quick about envelopes. Totally your discretion. Stampin' Up does, or sorry, Sweet Grace does purchase envelopes. We have envelopes donated. If you would like to donate envelopes, absolutely, we love that. But if you don't have to, okay. Postage is sometimes asked. Do I need to give you postage? Up to you. If you want to donate postage, absolutely, we will accept it, but you don't have to. There are funds and there are donations that come from families. So what happens with these cards? They get bagged up into a substantial chunk, like 50, 100 cards, and volunteers come into Sweet Grace and pick up a bag, take them home, and handwrite all of the wishes for Christmas. Then they put them in the envelopes, they label them, and they have them ready. So as you can imagine, there are probably about 1,200 to 1,500 Christmas cards that are going to go out. It is an undertaking, which is why we're trying to work so far ahead so that we do not tax those volunteers. You know what, Corinne, you do not need to have any copyright because these are given away. These are free. We're donating them. If you are selling, you need to have copyright. Copyright does not matter when you are giving or donating. Okay, so no worries about that. But that's a great question. Thank you for asking. So we don't want to overburden our volunteers, especially as we are getting close to holiday anyway, when things get a little crazy. So I believe Vanessa told me she's the office guru. I think she said they try to have them all done, ready, finished December 2nd, I believe. So anyway, if you guys are willing, and I see some of you said, yes, you are, you do not need to do hundreds. If you can give us 20 cards, it is a help. Trust me. A few of us working makes light work, right? A lot of us working, very little, it doesn't have to be much. It's what you can do. Use your pretty papers. You don't have to go over the top and make these extravagant cards, but we just need to make sure that our families are getting cards for the holiday. Okay. So that's what I wanted to share. Any other questions about Sweet Grace? Let me just scroll through real quick just to make sure. Yes, you are welcome to share this information. So if you have a team or you have a bunch of crafty ladies that get together, yes, please share. And I did put a post today on my Facebook page, which is public, and you're able to share from there. Some of you had asked yesterday if you could share from my other Facebook group, and no, my group is private, so you can't share from there. But today I did. Yeah, Lori, it is a great way to use up that older DSP. But the main thing is we just want them to be a thoughtful sentiment and a Christmas wish to them, and let them know that we're thinking about them. Somebody asked the other day, can we just put thinking of you? We kind of want it to be Christmas. We kind of want it to have that holiday, thinking of you this holiday, thinking of you on Christmas, sending you Christmas love, something along those lines. We kind of want it to have Christmas in it because the thinking of you, we send out on the anniversary or the birthday of the baby's passing. So those cards have a different purpose. Mother's Day needs to be Mother's Day. Father's Day needs to be specific Father's Day. Christmas needs to be specific Christmas, if that's making sense. So, all right. So hopefully we will get our goal met. I'm very excited to issue the challenge. I can't wait to get rolling. And let's do some stamping, shall we? Let's do a little switcheroo here. Okay, I think we are ready to go. Just a quick reminder, prayers for you at Christmas would be awesome, Darcy. That's a great sentiment. Yes, absolutely. The things we're just trying to avoid are like a ho, 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 or a very Merry Christmas, or joyous celebration, joyous wishes, because this holiday may not necessarily be joyous and celebratory for everybody. So we're just trying to be mindful of those sentiments. I know I don't want to take away from the fact that we are focusing on the birth of our Savior, and it is a joyous event and celebration, but we just want to make sure for these families that we're not a little too over the top for them, because some of them are very, very new in their journey, and Christmas is going to be a very big trigger for them. So thank you guys so much for coming alongside me. Bless you guys. Lori, bless you guys for what you do for this ministry. It is an amazing ministry. They just added their 27th hospital, I think, and they are starting to support more hospitals outside of Pennsylvania. And then, of course, families all over our country. So, all right. So Halloween mystery box. Tomorrow is the last day. If you did not get the Halloween mystery box, you're going to be sorry. Trust me, you're going to be sorry. So Halloween mystery box ends tomorrow, and then I'm going to order and get things prepped and ready for you guys out here in the next couple weeks. And we are going to work with another online exclusive today. Oh, hold on. I keep doing this. Here is Prize Patrol. We had April, we had Susie Snow, Liz Stillman, and Lori Hall. I told you were going to be glad you were on today, Lori. You are the Prize Patrol winner for yesterday, and today's Prize Patrol winner, name here. So check back and we'll see who won. And I'll get these sent out to you. Some of you may have received the mystery box. And if you did, I'm going to put those in your mystery box so I don't have to send them separately. And then we're going to have a grand prize winner who's getting all the projects from this whole week. Okay, so don't forget, still commenting Prize Patrol. All right, so Sophisticated Sled. I wasn't gonna do it, you guys. I was like, that's a lot of die cutting, but it's cute, but I'm not going to do it. And look, it fell right in my cart. Look at that. So this is an online exclusive. It has some really cool sentiments that lend itself not to just a holiday, but also to winter. You know, we have birthdays and thank yous and all that good stuff. So it's a bit messy, but here's my dies. I've been using them hard. And I used my stamps are all gone because I've been using those. And so we're going to do a little bit. This is your favorite one, Lori? This one, the Sophisticated Sled. How cool. So let's do a couple projects with this, shall we? All right. So we're going to also use some bling. Debbie, you didn't get it, or you weren't going to get it either? Yeah, I have some ideas for you. So hopefully I don't leave this video without sharing the ideas. We're also using these gems. These are the ribbon, pecan pie and clear ribbon adhesive back dots. I know you can't really see them, but they're really cool. They have like little ribbons inside the dots. So we're going to use that. And we're going to start right off the jump with our ice skates. This is what made me think it's too much, but actually they go together really, really easily and quickly. So I switched color a little bit. I'm going to go, this was Poppy Parade. I'm going to go with Cherry Cobbler, and we'll fold that in half. And then I have a piece of, we're using the DSP is going to be the Country, is it Country Woods? There's Country Lace and Country Woods, or is it Country Lane? I need to come a little closer. Come a little closer. Okay. So I have that DSP, and I'm going to do a notchy here. So we're going to do a banner cut on this one. So I'm going to cut straight up the middle, and then I'm going to cut and meet. So I've got an angle there, and I'm going to do that on both sides. And you always hope it comes together. And it did. It did. So ahead of time, I took the snow falling. So I embossed it on white. And we're going to add that banner on top of there. I have no adhesive. So I have to place an order today. And I definitely will be ordering myself a new seal because mine went to Idaho and never came home. And it's been fun trying. I usually have 2 seals, and I'm only down to 1 now. So this is a little longer than I needed. So I am going to trim that off, and then we'll add it to our card base. All righty. So we'll add this to our Cherry Cobbler. I want to see your frame dart, Lori. I'm excited for that. I want to see what you do. I have some framed art in my head. It needs to come out for a class I'm getting ready to do. All right, there we are. Now we have a little bit of greenery, and so this came from the all of this is from the same bundle. Poke that out there, and I'm going to add that with a glue dot. And I'm just using a glue dot right there in the center. I could use some green glue. So we'll add that right there. Now, stylish shapes, I have that cut out ahead of time. I have a cute little bird, and here's all my ice skate parts ready to assemble. So some Misty Moonlight, and I've got the Good Tidings sentiment here. So we're going to stamp that right there. My little bird, I'm going to do my little bird with Poppy Parade, just because I want it to be a little bit brighter than Cherry Cobbler. This is my little cardinal here. And I know cardinals, especially during the holiday, but I know that the cardinal is a big tie to a lost loved one. And so that's a good one to have on here. A lot of people have stories about cardinals visiting them, and it's said to be someone who has passed on that is coming to visit you. Oh, I don't have a yellow. Let me grab one. His beak needs to be yellow. There you go, little fella. Okay, now there's a die for this one. Oh, you did. Lori said she got her Shepherd's Care class from my team leader, Cindy Fodor. I don't have mine yet because our in-person event is actually next Saturday, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Did anyone else get Cindy's class? She did a fundraiser on it, and I was really trying to promote it as much as I could because the fundraiser was to benefit her son, Tyler, who is struggling with MS and needing an updated handy-capable bathroom. So did anyone else? Melinda did? Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Did you guys see that her stamp set sold out the very first day? Cindy, you got it too? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, we couldn't send the soup to you, Lori. So I'll eat your portion. Sharon got it. Teresa did. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much. I know that she was blown away. Brenda, you got one. And we talked a lot about it as a fundraiser and how to do something good with it. And I'm not sure, she didn't say, well over 250. I think she sold well over. And so I'm anxious to see what she says this next weekend when we're together, of how well it did. But yeah, the stamp set sold out on the first day. Her stamp set, Corinne, is Shepherd's Care. That is my team leader, Cindy's $1 million stamp set that she created, Shepherd's Care. You guys know which one I'm talking about? So it's been very hard because I didn't buy it, because I get it with the class. And Colleen, you got one. Thank you so much, you guys. That is so wonderful to see the outpouring for someone that, like, you don't even know. That's what stampers do. Stampers are awesome. Oh, we're missing a part. All right. So here are my ice skates. Okay. $9,000. Get out. I messaged her to ask her where she's at, and I haven't heard yet. So I know her goal was 10,000. So I just was wondering how close she might be. All right. So I'm going to need my little pokey here. So let's get our pokey tool out, because those little ice skates need a little poke. So the laces come out. These are the little laces for your ice skates. So you can make them a different color, which is super fun. And what I'm going to do is make them white on white, and then see that slit in your snowflake? Woo. Snowflake. Hello. Ice skate. It just tucks right in there. So then you can flip it over, and I'm just going to use some dimensionals here to hold it. And that's all there is to it. So much easier than I thought. And I'm going to show you, Patty B is on with us. Princess Patty is on today. And she did a gorgeous card for our team swap. So I'm going to make sure I share that with you guys today too. Princess Patty cut these out for everybody and put the little snowflakes together, didn't you, Patty? So you might not want to be seeing any more of these little ice skates. Now what we're going to do is we need to add our ice skate bottoms. That's another die cut. And so I'm going to use a little bit of green glue, dot, dot, not a lot. Come on. And I did that die cut with the silver foil. So my ice skates, oh, I knew you were going to do that. My ice skates are going to be, blades are going to be metallic looking. Okay. So they just fit right over here. It's a little fuss, but that's okay. You can make it work. Tweezers might be your friend if you have a little bit of trouble. Actually, I'll tell you what would be your really best friend would be adhesive sheets. Oh, Corinne made some skates with snowflake foil paper. That would be pretty and shiny. All right, so there we have one skate done. Let's do our next one. Okay, now I'm going to have some sticky fingers. All right, so I'm going to set those and let them dry because I can tell one thing that I forgot, and I want I want some white thread. So hold, please. All right, these are going to be our ice skate ties. Okay, so that's just out of the Baker's Twine Essentials. Okay, now just had it. I'm going to take another glue dot and I'm going to put that right on the top there. And I'm going to put my twine there. Just pinch it and stick it. There we are. And then I can add my cute little ice skates. It's a little bit long, so let's just trim them down a smidge. Ooh, these scissors are dull, or else they're full of glue. It's probably more like it. Okay, so there's a nice skate. And there's my other ice skate. Whoops, did I not peel the sticker off? I didn't. You have to take your Pop Dot wrapper off to make it work, Breckbill. Is today your first day stamping? Seems like it. Okay, there we are. Then we're going to do some dimensionals. It's a little bit fussy, but totally worth it. Cindy Fodor, we've just been talking about you. Hey, everybody. My team leader, Cindy, is on the live with us. We were literally just talking about you. They all were saying how many of them got your class kit, and they love it. They love it. They love it. They love your stamp set. Yes. I can't wait for our event next week. It's going to be so much fun. All right. Here we are with our fat little bird. Also, I will tell you, Cindy is on with us. I can't get my bird to, he's a little too long. These are Cindy's card. Yes, everyone was saying very mean things, Cindy. They all were saying that. No one ever has mean things to say about you. These are Cindy's cards. So she designed this class and I won it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to show it to everybody. So there's my fat little bird on there. And then we'll add some gems. Oh, there's some that are coming to Connect and Create that are going to get their class kit there. So we were wondering, if you're still on, Cindy, we were wondering where you are with donations. I think your goal was 10,000, and we're wondering how close you are to that goal. All right, we're going to add a couple little gems here. And then I'm going to take a little bit of, do I have linen thread? I got a mess. That's what I got. Definite mess. Oh, heck and heck. Okay. These all will look like your card, my friend. Yeah. It's a beautiful, beautiful cards, beautiful stamp. So I have a couple others I'm going to share, but yeah, I was like, I'm totally showing Cindy's cards because these are beautiful. So I'm just tying a linen thread bow. Maybe oh, we're a little short. Oh, jinkies. Oh, that's okay. Quit. Start over. This was not, I don't have time to fuss around. I'm feeling humbuggy since it's our last day of lives. I'll mess with you later. All righty. Okay, Cindy said she needs to sit down and recalculate, but last check was $9,500. I am so stinking excited. And also, yeah, at the in-person event, she's going to do some raffles and we can donate there. So, and I didn't even bring my donation yet. I gave her a donation, then I took it away. So I'm bringing you my donation too to help Tyler. I am like over the moon for you. I know it was hard work. Do you know how many you sold? How many stamp sets you sold? We were saying that you're sold out. Like it's still sold out. Shepherd's Care is sold out till like next week, I think I read. Okay, so there we are. I got to talking and kind of got off track. All right, there's card number 1. This one will look familiar too, Cindy. Card number 2, we're going to use some Misty Moonlight and a little bit of that iridescent ribbon. All right, so here we have, this is again that paper, I'm not sure the name. Did I say it was Country Lane? Oh, is it already back in stock? Lori thinks your stamp set's back in stock. I thought I saw the 23rd, but that they make them. So it very much could come back in stock sooner than what they say. Oops, stop for a second. I got ahead of myself. I'm going to take that DSP and I'm going to glue these 2 little strips on here. Actually, I'm lying. I'm going to reverse the whole process. We're going to color. We're going to do a little coloring. So we're going to do this is the wreath in that stamp set as well. And we're going to color our berries. I don't like that. I want dark. This is Poppy Parade. That's too pinky. I want the dark. Poppy Parade dark. There we go. And then we're going to do a little Misty Moonlight here for some of these. I probably should have done this ahead of time so that you guys don't have to sit here and watch me color. I like this because it was different, not traditional red and green. I love the pop of Misty Moonlight in this one. Okay. $260. Cindy said 260 stamp sets. That is so stinking cool. Country Woods, thank you. Country Woods Designer Series paper, and she said it is back in stock as well. So if you guys did not get Shepherd's Care, you can go ahead and order it now. I have plans for it. I was just waiting because I'm getting it at Cindy's event. And then I'm going to do, I think one of my Christmas card classes is going to definitely be using that stamp set because that's like the only really like religious one that we have. And that would probably make some good Christmas cards for Sweet Grace too. I don't remember what all the sentiments are, but that might make some good cards. Okay, now I've got a mess here, a complete mess. So let's add a little bit of adhesive here, and I'm going to add some Poppy Parade. Then I'm going to dimensional this. Thank you for designing a beautiful class, Cindy. You the best. I'm going to put my, am I straight? I feel like I'm a little bit crooked, and that's the story of my life. Just a little bit crooked. I also should be using green glue, but I'm snot. All right, now we'll trim these down, and then I can put it onto my card base. I knew they were cut a little bit longer than I needed. Snippy, snippy. Now, another white piece here with the snowflakes, because you have to have snowflakes if you've got your ice skates in your sled, right? You can't do too much without ice and snow. Onto our card base. And then I have a little piece here that we're going to stamp our sentiment in Misty Moonlight ink. I feel like I'm conducting. I'm looking for an ink pad behind you. And this one is, let's decorate the season with happiness. Beautiful. I grabbed an old punch that'll do a banner, because sometimes banners stress me out because I'm too much of a perfectionist. Need a little bit, it's a little too long. Trim again. There we go. Pop-Tarts on that. And then we're going to tie a bow and off we go. Good morning, friends who are just coming on. We're glad to have you with us. There we go. And I'm going to grab my bow maker and use some of that really cool iridescent ribbon. This is in the annual catalog. So we're going to tie ourselves a cool little bow to go on our ribbon here, or a cool little ribbon bow to go on our wreath. Cute. Cute, cute. Snot dot for the win. And then I can trim down any little pieces that are sticking off. There we go. And a couple little blings. I am making a huge mess today, and I don't really care. I'll clean it up later. There we go. I really like these gems. They are super cute with that little, almost like argyle looking. You don't want to come off, do you? You're being particular. There we go. So pretty. So pretty. This one I'm going to fuss with you because you need to lay down and behave. Card number 2. All right, we have one more. Usually I do 2 projects, but today I've got one more. Thank you to Cindy. Before I forget, because I do this every time, I forget to show you the extra projects. Really, really quick, before we jump on to the last card, I just wanted to give you a quick reminder that Christmas card classes are open now. Registration for in-person and to go. In-person is going to be September 30th, morning and evening, and then virtual will be that following Wednesday. I'll be on live showing you the cards and helping you with the tutorial. We are using the Christmas labels. So I'll have everything cut, prepped, and ready for you guys. It is a Stamp-A-Stack class, so it is 5 projects, 2 of each project. Registration is open now through Wednesday. Description in the video, so you can just find that, click that link, and it will walk you through the sign up. And then also through Wednesday as well, my retreat is open. So if you'd love to come and join me and my friend Connie in person, We would love it, love it, love it. But I also know some of you guys are just not close by. And so we do have a to-go option. So you can check that information out. Registration is open through the 18th. Now, let me show you what else I created here. No kitty. He was in here last night during class, though. I don't know what he's doing today. All right, so here is the iconic celebrations I used along with the Sophisticated Sled. So it's a little fun fold for you. There's one with the snowflakes and more of that iridescent ribbon. This is Patty B's. So this is Patty Baker's swap. She did all those little ice skates for us and cut out she had it all cut out. She had it all cut out. Here's some blues with the snowflakes, or I keep calling them snowflakes. Ice skates. It's not even close. And then here it is with cherry cobbler and a little pecan pie. Okay, so those are, and then at my retreat I was just at in Idaho, this one has had a little fun coming across the country in my luggage, but this had a hand sanitizer in it, and so that was one of the table favors. So I loved how she did the red skates, super cute. And then the hand sanitizer was called Sweater Weather. And I pulled it out because I needed it. I was out of hand sanitizer in my purse. And so Sweater Weather. Sweater Weather is coming, you guys. It is coming. So here we are, our final card. We're going to use some basic gray and some gray granite. Little pop of cherry cobbler. I think this one is my favorite. All right, we'll put these two together. There we are. I don't know how much my mic is picking up, but my farmer is having a very loud discussion in his office. So if you hear somebody talking loudly, that would be him. They're still, well, we did chopping corn yesterday, and I told you I had my windows open so you could hear the cows. And also, we are now hauling manure. So today, windows are closed. All right. So I cut these out in the gray granite and cherry cobbler, the sled pieces. And it's just like one of those old-timey runner sleds. So get all its little pieces and parts popped out. And then we're just going to glue that together. Green glue, conducting again. All right, now I am kind of careful where I'm putting all of my glue, just because there's a lot of holes. So see, there's little holes here. So I don't want my green glue gushing through those little holes. So I am kind of careful where I'm putting it. I'm going to just hold that for a couple of seconds to make sure it actually adheres down. And then I'm going to do some green glue here and here, here and here and here, 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 here. And there we are. We're going to add our runners to our sled. Give it a couple seconds. It's not sweater weather. Somebody says 50 degrees. Ooh, you will need that. I don't know how to make that one. I'd have to rip it apart to make the hand sanitizer one. It's probably not too hard. It's one long piece. And then that inside there. Can you see that inside there? If I take that off, I'd have to do some measurements to see what, and there's just a whole scallop hole with the one punch, and that's where it sat in there. What a fun idea. Okay, now let's put our greenery on. So we're going to get ourselves a good old snot dot and put the greens on. So greens at the top here. Am I in the center? I feel like I'm not. Oh, nuts. Pretend that didn't happen. I can fix it. no one will know. Don't tell. Don't tell anyone. Okay, there we go. Now, Pop-Tarts. It's like they were just here. Did I use them all? Oh, nope, I have one left. There we are. Eek. These are a little bigger than I don't want them to stick out. So I'm out. I've got some more though. That's okay. So let's use some little minis. How about that? Okay, we can add that. Now I think on Cindy's, I think she used that linen thread and made it like the rope that you would tow it with. Oh my goodness. Kathleen says it's 86 where she is, but she's in Florida, so that's expected. I would like 86 when I'm in the middle of winter here. That's for sure. 86 in February, I would like it. Okay, there we have that. So you could definitely do your linen thread. I'm not going to do that today, but you could put that there and that would be like your little string. And we're going to do some stamping. Cherry cobbler. I hope your days are filled with fun and laughter. So that could even be like, that could be a birthday, I think. Dimensionals. And then we're going to tie a cherry cobbler bow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. I love it. Love it, love it. This is the new cherry cobbler and gold ribbon from the mini catalog. Love this ribbon. So easy to work with. I wish that they had this in white. Stampin' Up, if you're watching my video, we need a white ribbon. I'm missing that. So let's tie ourselves a cute little bow here and add that to our greenery. And then we'll add our gems and that will be it. Can trim those down. And I took the green or the these dots and kind of put them on the greenery like they would be, you know, mistletoe-ish. Now you can color these. So if you don't want them clear, if you wanted them to be red, you could totally color them red. No problem. And the other color is pecan pie, but it almost looks gold. So it doesn't necessarily have to be. I'm on the struggle bus today. You are making me frustrated. All right, where do I want that one? Maybe right there. Okay, so let's check it out. Check it out. Here are our 3 cards with the Sophisticated Sled. Aren't they cute? They would be good for January birthdays. I think so too. There's a couple little, what else? What other sentiments are in there? Yay all the way. Good tidings. Let it snow. Hope your days are filled with fun and laughter, and let's decorate the season with happiness. So definitely that would work. So thank you guys so much. I'm like so sad. It's time to go, and I'm not going to see you guys tomorrow because it's time that our lives are all done. Yes, it's been a week. We did all the holidays, Halloween, fall, and winter and Christmas. We did them all in 1 week. Oh, me too. This ribbon is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it. So anyway, guys, stop back. I will be here live next week, next Wednesday, back to our regularly scheduled programming every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. I'll be back. What are we doing next week? We are going to do my monthly make and take class with Happiest Day, I think it is. And then, of course, I will be back with Christmas card class And I got to announce some winners, right? So I got to make sure I come back and announce the winners. So you guys have a wonderful weekend, friends, and I will see you back here next week, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Bye, my friends.